Hello, good morning everybody. My name is Tommy Neal. First of all, I just want to say that I am so grateful and honored that I'm able here to speak with you folks today. I facilitate a Course in Miracles. We meet in the other building upstairs in room 4. We've been meeting there for about 10 years now. I joined the group about 6 years ago. A Course in Miracles is a revolutionary writing dictated to a Jewish PhD research psychologist at Columbia University, who described herself as a militant atheist. The book was written in English and adapted Judeo-Christian terminology to its own use to describe spiritual concepts, but doctrinally it is neither Jewish nor Christian, yet its principles can be found in these religions as well as other major religions of the world. Like these, it acknowledges a singular deity that is love, and our heritage as eternal children of God. It goes beyond the other doctrines to declare that humanity made this cruel, dualistic world, and only we can unmake it. The entire text is devoted to helping us understand how we are making up our own reality and how to stop the make-believe and exchange for truth. This is a course in how to know yourself. Text, chapter 16, section 3, paragraph 4. I've been on a spiritual journey most of my life. No matter the path, I always fell short for one reason or another. Rules, guidelines, dogma, doctrine. So I just gave up. I didn't believe in anything but myself. Just a one-man band with no bigger picture in the world. I felt lost and lonely most of the time as I put on a happy pace. The world just kept getting darker and darker. About 30 years ago, I hit what I call a bottom, morally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. This led me to a 12-step recovery program. The 12-step program has a concept that states, God as you understood him or her. It allowed me to change the word God to higher power, and that worked for me at the time. The 11th step, stop through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood him or her, praying only for the knowledge of his will and the power to carry that out. Fast forward 7 years. I met a lady who is now my wife. On our second date, we had coffee, and as we were talking, she asked me, "Have you ever heard of Course in Miracles?" I said, "No, but I like the title." I said, "Well, what's it about?" She said, "It's about a shift from fear to love." And I said, "I like the sound of that." I went out that day and bought this book. That was in 1996. My wife and I had been married for 22 years in August. If I were to sum up my perception of what the Course in Miracles is about, I would use 3 words: non-judgment, forgiveness, and love. In relationship to the Universal Unitarian Church, it falls closest to the 3rd principle: acceptance of one another and encouragement of spiritual growth. Thank you. Now I'm going to introduce one of 3 speakers. Reverend Mark Johnson, talking strength rather than weakness. Mark,